Part 55 of ranking and reviewing every Academy Award winner for Best Picture. The Best Picture of 1979, Kramer vs. Kramer, from director Robert Benton. The film, of course, stars two of the greatest actors of all time in Dustin Hoffman and Meryl Streep as a divorced couple in a custody battle over their son. And it's an interesting situation where the mom basically just walks out and the dad is forced to learn how to be a single parent. I think this movie has some of the same problems as another Dustin Hoffman Best Picture winner in Rain Man, which the power of Rain Man largely comes from that this was an issue that wasn't really talked about so much. I think there's a little bit of that to Kramer vs. Kramer. I think when this came out in 79, there weren't a lot of movies about divorces, and there certainly weren't a lot of movies about single dads. But that doesn't mean this isn't a good movie. It's very well acted. Meryl Streep, having a much smaller role than Hoffman, still is able to steal the show. The scene when she's on the stand. Actually, just in general, one thing I really like about this movie is it shows that in these divorce and these custody hearings, it kind of forces you into hating your partner, even if that's not, how you feel. That's just the system so intent on creating one winner. And I think this says something potentially very interesting about society. I also am very disappointed by the ending. When I first saw this movie years ago, I kind of discounted it because the ending is it's a little baffling. It might kind of work in a way, but the film doesn't really explain how it might work. I think it could potentially say something about biases about with the court system towards the mother over the father, but the film doesn't really get into that. So here is my updated ranking. I'm going to say Kramer vs. Kramer is a good movie. It's not great. It does clear that terms of endearment bar of what's a good movie. Remember, I have Terms of Endearment is kind of the lowest good movie in the list. I think everything below it is you can skip. So it does clear that mark, but not by much. And we'll have to wait and see if the next movie will clear it, because it's a film that I've never seen before. It is the 1937 winner, The Life of Emile Zola. So please stay tuned to talk more 30s movies that no one cares about.